Here's a quick tutorial on how to play Survivor Village. First step, lay out your village cards. Lay out your decks of scavenge cards, event cards, and threat cards. Step 2, choose your characters. All 4 characters are in play. There is a farmer, a defender, a scavenger, and an engineer, each with different abilities. The first goal is to feed your village. You'll need at least 3 food tokens and 1 water token gathered from either the orchard, barn, greenhouse, or well. If you do not gather enough food and water, the village loses some health. Work together to decide where to go and how to best gather those resources. Choosing to go to the outer area will not gather you resources, but will get potential for interesting new items, especially new weapons that are going to help you later. Before you gather your resources, play an event card. These can be good or bad. I've shuffled them at random. This is a glass window in the greenhouse is shattered. If you're in the greenhouse, take 1 damage. Sucks for this guy. The next step is to draw a threat card. This is when something attacks your village. In this case, we have the dire wolf. To see where it goes, roll the dice. 3, this corresponds to one of the parts of the village. 1, 2, 3. This would be the greenhouse. They're having a bad time, so combat is about to start. In this case, the dire wolf attacks with 3 dice, and the engineer, who's the yellow character, attacks with 1. He's more of a repairing guy rather than a fighter. He's probably going to die. So what you're going to want to do is run away, but you have to do at least 1 round of battle. I rolled the dice, not recording it, but this is actually what it turned out. So in this case, the 6 beats all the numbers of the dire wolf. The dire wolf's going to take damage. I'd still recommend running away because he has 10 HP. Without anyone to defend the greenhouse, it takes damage and gets knocked down to 4 hit points remaining. If all of the hit points are taken away, the greenhouse is forever destroyed and can no longer gather food. And in this round, the engineer had to return to the village before gathering food. The remaining characters can now gather their resources by rolling their respective die on the area to gather what that resource is. So in this case, the barn, you need to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to collect a resource, and if you roll a 6, you get double. You repeat this until all of the threats have been destroyed or you're dead and the village dies.